For some reason, one thing that rappers just cannot seem to get right is networking. I don't know how many times I've been on Facebook or Instagram, have gotten messages or DMs from rappers, and it's like, check this out, do this for me, whatever. Whatever it is, it's not great networking. So if you're a rapper that needs some help with your networking, I got 5 great tips for you that's really going to get you on the right foot. What's going on? It's Pimp Fried Rice, and welcome to the Music into Millions podcast, where we are giving rappers the resources they need to be successful without having to wait on a record label. And today, like I said, we're going to be talking about networking, so let's dive right into it. Number 1, with networking, you always want to provide value first. And now the reason for that is nobody wants to work with somebody who always has their hands out, somebody who's always expecting something from somebody, and who is always just saying, gimme, 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 instead of what can I give to the situation. So one of the best ways to build a relationship with somebody or start something off is to provide value. So reach out to them and say, hey, how can I serve you? Maybe it's another artist that just is about to be dropping a single, and maybe you're great at graphic design. You can reach out to them and be like, hey, I threw this cover together for you. Don't feel obligated to use it, but if you do, that would be awesome. So by you doing that, instead of you just reaching out like, yo, what's up? I need a feature on my track, you're actually doing something for them first, which makes you better in their eyes because you're somebody who's not self-obsessed. You're not just thinking, what can I get out of every situation? You're looking, how can we both end up with a better situation here, and how can I help you? So that's number 1. Always provide value first, because nobody always wants to work with someone with their hands out. Number 2 is always be honest, because no matter what you do, the truth is always going to come out. So if you're one of those people who believe in like fake it till you make it, that works to a degree. But if you're telling lies about yourself just to get in a room with somebody or just to get something done, it's always going to come to light. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, it may not even be 5 years from now, but eventually that will be found out. So it's always best to just come with a sense of honesty and with integrity. We don't want to be somebody that we're not or put on a show, even if, the rap persona that we have is a character and it may not be exactly who we are. You still want to be honest to that character. Does that make sense? So basically, we don't want to just be out here telling lies just to get, like I said, in a room with somebody or get the advantage over something. Excuse me. So the third tip is to show interest in someone else's work. And because a lot of times when we're focused on our own projects or doing this or doing that, we don't always tend to look at other artists, and we kind of become the spotlight center of attention, and we lose focus on everything else around us. Well, when you want to work with other people, it's important to show interest in the things that they're doing. So if there's another rapper out there that just dropped a project and you like that rapper, go check the project out. Excuse me. Share the project. Give it a like. Comment on it. Do the things that you want people to do for your brand, for other people's brands. Because it shows that you're not Mr. High and Mighty on a pedestal all the time. You're somebody who is, down, involved in the music industry, involved with other people, and wants to create. Because those are really the best people that you want to work with. The people that are involved in more than just the things they got going on themselves. A lot of rappers always think when they hear the word no, it's like a personal attack on them. Like if I reach out to someone, I'm like, yo, let's collab or let's feature. And they're like, no, not right now. A lot of times rappers are like, oh, all right, well, screw you. You don't like me. Da-da-da-da-da. And that's how stupid beefs and internet things happen. There's no reason for that. Everybody's busy. You can't assume that just because you may not have something going on at the moment, that somebody else doesn't have something going on at the moment. And basically, it's okay to hear no, because no doesn't always mean no forever. No could just mean no today or no right now. Like I said, they could be in the middle of something to where they want to do a project with you, but due to, management or due to just their scheduling, they can't right now. So don't take it as a personal attack, and realize there are going to be times when people say no, but there's also going to be times when people say yes. So don't focus on the no. Don't feel like you're just getting shot down all the time. Focus on the yeses that you get, and then the ones that are no, see how you can keep building that relationship and working with them so eventually that no becomes a yes. And the last thing that you need to remember when you're networking is, especially when you're on the computer or on your phone, because face-to-face is a little bit easier, but always remember you're dealing with a human. So always remember that you're dealing with a human, because everything you post, everything you say, everything you like, everything you share, someone else is seeing that. And that's not just a computer screen that you're typing at or a phone that you're typing at. That is another person sitting behind that. And you got to think from the perspective of, would I want somebody to say this to me, or would I be okay with somebody talking like this to me? A lot of times people start saying stuff on the internet just because they have that screen in front of them and they feel there's no consequence for the the things that they say and the things that they do. But that's not the case at all. In fact, you have just as much consequence for the things you say online as the things you say in person, if not more, because now those are on record. It may be on video or on a post or something like that, to where that's not going to disappear from people's memories like it would if it was a face-to-face interaction. So always remember, be human. Think about the fact that other people are humans too. You're not the only person out there. That kind of ties back into tip number 3 about showing interest in other people. Remember, there are other humans out there. They're trying to get their artwork into the world just like you are, and they're trying to turn it into a career just like you are. So don't be focused on yourself. Use these 5 tips for networking, and your networking will greatly improve. Trust me, you'll start building relationships with all the people that you want to work with. Put those into practice. Have a great day.